Greetings. Welcome. I'm back. I'm back. I told you guys I would be back. So I just had to kind of settle down and settle in a little bit after that last video because there was an energy healing session. So I just had to kind of just, all right, release that and come back. And so I am here to do something a little bit more lightweight for the weekend, hopefully. I never know how these things are going to go, you guys, because I freestyle. So this is, my intention is certainly for, many of you I am aware of are, starting to date again, or you're getting out there, you're meeting someone new, you're at the early stages of getting to know somebody, and you may want to know, okay, so like, who's this person? What's going on? Are there any skeletons in the closet? What's the shadow side? Like you want to know, as much as you can know, considering that you've probably gone through a lot, and so you just don't really have time for a lot of unnecessary BS. Some of you, it's about relationships, friendships, family ships, whatever you want to call it, that, were long gone. And, some may be resurfacing. So some of you guys may have people that are resurfacing and you want to know. You're like, what happened before? Like maybe there was lingering energy and lingering unfinished business. And, you want to know because you want to know the whole picture. Before proceeding and moving forward, you feel like, what do I really need to know? Versus what it appears, right? So I do have a particular deck out that's going to, answer some of those types of questions for you guys. So start bringing those individuals to mind, start setting your attention now. And as you do that, you'll be able to see more clearly the messages that are specifically meant for you. It is a general reading, a collective reading. So there's a myriad of storylines that will present itself in a reading like this. So not everything is going to resonate and none of it may resonate. But I do want to tell you, usually, no matter what kind of reading you go to or listen to, chances are, especially when it's a general collective, every single piece of it may or may not resonate. Okay. So don't try to make it resonate. The reason why I usually typically won't call out astrological signs, I may start doing that a little more, but the reason that I don't is only because, first of all, my birth chart has been done. So I found out, my gosh, we have several astrological sign makeups in our birth chart, and anything could be influencing, could be tapping into that aspect of you, especially as it relates to the Venus, planetary Venus, when it comes to love, a love reading, or in my opinion, the Venus and the moon sign, the planet moon. Those astrological zodiac signs may resonate because if you have, for an example, the planet Venus for me is in Sagittarius, so that's fire, right? Although my sun sign, I'm an earth sign, I'm Capricorn, right? But love messages typically resonate more for me than the fire element, than anything. The fire and then air, to tell the truth, because my moon is in Gemini. So that's why I have learned, like, dang. So we can kind of get caught up on the signs that are showing up, and the individuals present may not be that. They may have, that in their chart, or they may just be embodying an energy, because we shape shift. We shift with seasons and stages and phases of life. And you can just take on the form of an energy. It doesn't mean that that person is an air sign. They're an earth sign. They're. sometimes it's prevalent, and so chances are it increases the chances when you see like a constant repetitive theme, and it's like, okay, somebody got fired in HR. You know what I'm saying, on a mega level. But this is kind of why I stay neutral and I say, you know what? Whoever this is for, they'll know because our higher selves guides us. You know what I'm saying? And so you'll know what story. And then with that, I'm always adding these disclaimers. Please go by your resonance, okay? Please don't make life altering decisions on a whim, okay? On a whim. Don't. Check with your high heart, check with your resonance, and then check for steps too. Like, just in case, something may come out and read and say, yep, this is happening, yep, do this, yep. After you get that information, breathe, meditate, take it in. Okay, see what's sitting, okay? Ask your higher self to step forward and help you to apply what's needed in the moment, because sometimes it ain't that day, okay? Just want to tell y'all that. I had to learn this some years ago. Sometimes it's not that. You got to integrate and process that energy, okay? So, not that you guys asked, but just want to share that tidbit of information. All right. I did put on some relaxing music this time. Let me see. What did I do with the lighting there? See if does that help? Or is that too bright? That may be too bright. Hold on. I want you guys to be able to see, but I need to see too. So it's like trying to adjust. All right, this may work. All right, my friends. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from Kipper first. And just in case you guys don't know, I can't see the screen again because of the way that I have the computer positioned. I didn't change anything from earlier. But when I go on camera, which maybe tonight or tomorrow, where I'll be literally on camera with you guys. So we'll see what happens with that, how I'm led and what it's going to be about. But you guys will see me. So in that one, I'm going to try to position to where like you see me, but that you also kind of get a clear view of the cards as well. Okay. But anyways, for now, let's just roll with this here love reading. So it's time for something new. Most of you guys are saying. I get that. Springtime, spring cleaning, new beginnings is coming, is here, right? I can dig it. So that's what we're setting the intention to tap into, what's presenting itself to you currently. And then, but some of you are saying it's time for something new, but is it? So we're just going to see what comes out. Okay, let's do this. I don't have on regular music today because I wanted to change up my little flow. So I just got some nice, cozy, relaxing, rain jazzy music playing. So we can kind of just, like we're at a coffee shop, shooting the breeze, right? Chillaxing. Let's do this, y'all. All right. The collective. Wanting something new, time for something new. People who are dating and putting themselves out there again. Or friendships, family ships, wanting something new, soul tribal energy, or, new romance. And some questioning. Is it time for something new? So what are the messages from Kipper? What's presented itself right now? What's the story for the collective? My mood rings are changing. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I'm picking up the collective's energy already. Let's see what's happening, y'all. It just started changing as I started doing the reading. Okay. In accordance, light team, our higher selves, Gaia, Source, Galactic Fam, power animals, earth elementals, fairies, ancestors, light team, benevolence, highest truth, clarity, simplicity, accuracy, heartfelt, high heart frequency, soul energy only. What's needed? What's needed to know in the now? And stealth mode. Y'all know the code and why. Thank you. Hold on. Okay. Can you guys see? Yeah, you guys are able to see. Perfect. All right. That's gone. That's sucks. Let's see what's going on. Oh, come on. Anything else from the Kipper? And the most. Shit. I mean, okay, so we have her. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna see what this is all about. So far we got poverty. Lord have mercy. Poverty. We got change. We got the privileged lady. We got community in the upside down. So I don't know what that's about yet, but we finna find out. And then lastly, we got occupation. Okay, so let's see. Let's just see what's going on down. Can you guys see? No, huh? Well, I'll just have to show y'all. That's how we gonna roll with that. All right. Okay. The bottom of the deck, distant horizons. Interesting. We're just gonna roll with that rock. Let me get some tarot to clarify and see what the story is. So bear with me. I read traditionally, but I also read intuitively. So bear with me, okay? Shaking some things up here a bit. Hope y'all doing all right on this Friday night. I'm feeling jazzy right now, okay? Can't y'all tell? I feel the jazzy vibe. Smooth jazz. Oh, yeah. All right. It is Friday, right? Oh, wait. No, it's Saturday. My bad. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm feeling jazzy on this Saturday night. What else, y'all? What else? Stop tripping. Corrector police or whatever. For the collective, let's clarify this reading. Let's clarify these kippers here. So it's time for something new. Or is it? Stealth mode. Please and thank you. Thank you for the violet fire. I evoke around my energy field, afresh around my space, around my platforms, around each reading. Every area of my life and that of the viewer that is in resonance truly with Bloom from Within Love from a high vibe place. All right. Oh, y'all. I'm just going to keep it on, keeping it on. All right. So give me poverty, please. Can you guys see my hands? I want you to be able to, because I know a lot of people like to be able to see. What's poverty about, please? What or who? What? Oh, we got the lovers on the deck, y'all. We got the lovers and the King of Wands. Okay. Poverty. 7, 8, 9, 10. There was an ending. There was a loss. Are you guys dealing with somebody that just broke up with somebody? Or did you just recently break up with somebody? Or did you just let me just wait, because I'm like poverty, and then we got the lovers and the journalists together. Major arcana energy, Gemini energy, yin yang. It could be about you merging your yin and yang energy, coming out of a poverty mindset or a lack mindset, maybe for some of you. But what I'm feeling, look how the King of Wands is pointing. He's saying, like, I want you. I want you. That's what it feels like. The journalist, so he's probably doing some research. Journalists, you know what I'm saying? Journalists do research. They present news, right? They find research and then they present, right? And the news is they want you. Because look how they're pointing. They want you to be their lover. So somebody wants you, or you want somebody, right? Depending on who you are and how this resonates. Because there's been a loss maybe with the poverty. To me, that feels like somebody, it reminds me of the Five of Pentacles. It reminds me of the, that Five of Pentacles feeling left out in the cold energy. So somebody, either you recently felt that way, or somebody that likes you, or somebody that you're just dating, maybe they just recently got out of something and they're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling tethered and worn, and they want you. They're in their fire energy, fire element, air element. And they're like, yeah, I want you. I think it's air, Gemini. Yeah. Okay, so let's keep it moving. I'm going to stay too long here. I'll see what the storylines are as I get deep into the messages. Whew, yeah, that's what I'm feeling already. Or somebody just want to reunite. That's why the title, now I see why I was inspired to title it that way. Because some of you are ready for something new, and some of you are unsure. And then there are people who want you, or vice versa. It just depends on who you are in this reading. Oh gosh, at the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Swords, the hacker. So somebody is watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I'm always keenly aware of this stuff anyways. Even when it's my haters. That's the funny thing. Okay, so let's move on, shall we? What is change about? I'm going to try to keep this pushing. What's change? Justice. Oh, we got majors on the deck, y'all. 2 already. Let me show you. Change is about justice, fairness, universal intervention, justice. What is just? What is right? What is honorable? What is fair? What is truth? What is benevolent, which means loving, okay, with change. So, all right, so many of you are kind of currently going through things right now where you feel like change is needed, change in your love life, that it is just. It is justice for change in your love life. You don't want no more of the bullshit. You don't want no more of the same things being as it always has been. With the King of Swords is at the bottom again. So many of you have analytically cut out, literally, in that air energy, used your head over heart and just said, no, it's time to cut out all old programming, all things that are just not the cat's meow. Okay. Maybe the person that some of you that are dating new, maybe they've recently went through a change. And maybe it's just that you guys connect for this, because it is general. So this is going to be an all over the place kind of reading, but I'll try to streamline stories that I feel like come to me, if that helps. Okay. So the change is about justice, getting a just situation, a just love affair, a love, a relationship, partnership, soul tribe, friends that you feel is balanced, just, or the person, depending on who it is, right? All right, moving on. What is the privileged lady? Or who is the privileged lady? What's that about? The privileged lady. Ooh, ooh, y'all saw that, didn't you? Didn't you? We got the Chariot at the bottom, Major Arcana. We got the Hierophant that flew out, commitment, higher levels of commitment, studying, learning. Wow. Higher level commitment. The privileged lady and the Hierophant. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, ooh. And at the bottom, like I said, it's Chariot, Cancerian energy, water element, fast moving, right? Ooh-wee. Because, I ain't even gonna get into all. So the privileged lady is about, maybe it's about a union coming together for the privileged lady, okay? Or somebody wanting to offer the privileged lady a commitment, because that's what the Hierophant is all about. And we got the Lovers already here too, okay? So, who y'all dating right now? Somebody or old somebody, but somebody is thinking about something. Now, what is community in reverse? That's what threw me off. What's community about, or who? Community in reverse, stealth mode. So it came out sideways, landed right onto the Lovers and the King of Wands. Okay. Sideways to me, when I see it sideways, it means that the energy is currently still moving and shifting as I speak, as I'm doing the reading. So somebody that's going through a change and transformation. The Knight, this is the Knight of Swords. Hold on. Wait, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just getting all kind of messages. Okay, so the community is about a Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, somebody in the air element, in their air energy, wanting swift movement. But, in this deck, you guys, okay, my eyes was just drawn to this. So community being in reverse, meaning a family or home life, a situation has gone chaos for somebody or turned upside down for somebody. Something has happened. Community meaning, it can mean anything. It can be in your or a person that you were dealing with or are dealing with in their home life. It can be in their relationships, their friends, the people that they live with. Um, it can be marriages, people that they're married to, because it's community or people. It can even be people that they rely on. So, for an example, distant relatives or, what I'm saying, people that they aspire, look to for advice, guidance, that has a say in their life, which probably shouldn't if they're past a certain age, but I'm going to let that go. Um, so, um, but something's happened there. It's upside down. So something is happening. It's to do with a Knight of Swords. So it could be the person you're dealing with. It could be you. So the Knight of Swords is going through a change. Like I said, it flipped. It jumped literally onto the Lovers and onto the King of Wands. So I have a feeling that this King of Wands and the Knight are the same. They're the same person. So far, we have a lot of masculine energy with the exception of the privileged lady, occupation, yeah, and lovers. And I mean, there's a masculine there. It's yin and yang. So somebody is making changes or made changes, and it's to do with wanting another love because it flew over there. Okay. Wanting something else or wanting to start something, or it's something to do with that. It could be to do with you. Maybe they left something to come to you, or maybe they're planning to. Maybe, hold on, you guys. Oh, stealth mode, not gonna work. There's been some kind of hindrance in some things in a situation. I don't know if this is past energy for you. We'll see. Or if this with current energy, somebody that you're dealing with. And I'm saying that because some of my ways that I channel, they call it it's clairsentience, because you can feel. So my body will start telling me, and as I was speaking about that particularly right there, my right arm, I start feeling pains in the right arm. The right side is to do with the masculine energy. Our arms are to do with how we create. We create outside of the voice, right? We create and navigate with the limbs, the hands and the arms and hands and legs and feet. So someone has been hindered, a masculine energy. It can be a girl, but someone who carries more of the masculine energy feels like they've been hindered, and they feel like it's because of their community. Because it was when I was speaking of this. So, this is why this is kind of turning upside down. Like they've allowed community to influence them too much in their personal life. And they're starting to see how that has happened and how it tied their own lives up by constantly listening to people. Okay. And I have the Hangman at the bottom. Oh, and the Emperor. Gracious. All of these majors. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there is truth cutting out. Ooh. Okay. So they're in the Hangman energy, or you are, depending on where you land in the reading. Moving on, what's occupation? Or who is occupation? What's occupation? Shit. Shiz knit. Let's see what that is, y'all. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this. Two of Wands. A direction, making a decision, a path, right? Um, but it's 4, 5, 6, 7. Occupation. What's at the bottom here? Hold on. Oh, Six of Cups, nostalgia. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Jesus Christ, y'all. Okay, Six of Cups is at the bottom. That's a nostalgic energy, past life energy. Um, Maybe someone feels like, because under there we got the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe they don't have a job or something. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So whether it's you or someone else, someone feels like maybe they don't have a job and it's or their occupation or their job or lack thereof or something has an influence over what this Two of Wands is, or is, a deciding factor or an element of it in terms of, what do I want? Do I want something new? Do I want to stay what I have? Um, can I go back to something else? What do I do? But my occupation or the person's occupation, because maybe there's some differences there, but there's certainly love, Six of Cups, and like there was probably some kind of past life connection or nostalgia going on with somebody. Wheel of Fortune, there's karma. There it is. Four of Pentacles. Somebody held back in a connection. So for those of you that this has to do with, if it has to do with an old lover that's showing up here, yeah, they held back and they know that whatever's happening is karma. Let's see, eight of Wands. Yeah, they thought yeah. They thought, because they were in a lack mentality, Five of Pentacles, they thought that they were going to Ten of Pentacles. Wrong. Okay. Aww. Yeah, they thought it was going to be there. Yeah, they thought it was victory. They thought all kind of stuff. Not. Let's keep it pushing. All right, so at the bottom of the deck was distant horizon. So let me see. Somebody's planning something, but there are some other, so that's why distant horizon, 6, 7, 8, 9. Two of Wands. Knight of Swords is going through transition, some kind of a transition. So we're going to leave that there. Let's keep moving on to get some more messages. All right, collective reading. Something new or something old. New love, friendships, connections, partnerships. The energy that's presenting itself here, we need some clarity. It's the old love, old friends, family members. It feels like it doesn't feel new. It doesn't feel new. I set the intention, to have it broad and open. But let's see. Sometimes we still just have old energy in our field, if that makes sense to you guys. Like, it doesn't mean you have to go back to stuff. Sometimes the energy is lingering around and it shows up in readings. And so we'll get all of the clarity as we keep moving. Oh, see, there's the Tower. Yep. So if somebody's in a tower or been having constant towers, man. I keep seeing this card. Somebody's been having tower after tower after tower. Let's see. Let's just see. Somebody. Tower again. Hold on. Let me shake that up. Judgment. Dang. Look at these majors. I don't know if you guys can see it. Dang. They've been too slow in Knight of Pentacles. This one lady, this one reader that I love and follow on YouTube, on one of her readings, she had me cracking up. She said that, let me see what color my ring is. Hold on. One is one color. I have two mood rings, one on each finger. On one side is one color, on the other side is another color. Interesting. The blue, the left side has a more calmer energy color. The right side energy is kind of in and out. It's a little frantic. The colors are changing, so that's representing the masculine. Hold on. Interesting. What's going on? I'm channeling, so I wonder what's going on with the masculine energy. Showing up in this. Oh, they're in hermit mode. Oh, shucks. Okay, so they're in hermit mode because Seven of Swords. They're in hermit mode because they're trying to strategize and figure out what they want and what to do. But they're also in hermit mode because they have been in situations too that was, come to find out it was just lies, cheats, and deceits. The same energy that they may have presented with you. If this is a past person, a past friend, a past family member, past lover, they're in a reflective mode. Like, dang. Okay, I'm getting all this shit because that's kind of what I was. It's kind of what I did. It's kind of my pattern, kind of energy. Yep, there's the Eight of Swords. Ooh, all this swordsy. So far on the deck, we've got mostly major arcanas. That's telling me something, but we have fire and air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay. High Priestess, secrets and intuition. But anyways, let's see. Okay. What is this lovers and journalists about here? What is this about the lovers and journalists and poverty? Oh. Okay, well. Oh, we have a pair on the deck now. And it's over here on that lover side. So, okay, we got Queen of Wands and then the Nine of Cups. Okay, clarifying the lovers and the King of Wands. So it may be twin flame. Don't get too stuck on that, y'all. It may be a past life soulmate connection. Usually in the courts, when a pair shows up, it's a significant connection that's going on, or to do with a significant connection, even if it's no longer together, right? So like I said, it's clear. I don't get no clearer than this on this side. Somebody don't want to be left out in the cold no more with that poverty card. The King of Wands is pointing at you. Okay? He wants you to be his lover. Okay? He wants you to be the Queen of Wands to his King of Wands. Okay? Because he feels like you are wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. Here's the water energy. Water is on the deck. We have swords, air, fire, and now we have water. Okay? So this is the feels. This is the emotions. They feel like this king feels like you, depending on who you are in this dynamic, feels like you would be wish fulfillment. Okay. And then Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom. And so there is some contemplation here um, regarding, their questioning. Oh, I see the story. Oh, bless us today. Okay, so okay, I'm sorry, you guys. Let me tell you the story. Let me tell you. Oh, what's up with the camera though? Did the camera change on me or what? There you go. Sorry. Okay. So, um, so let me tell you what I know. Okay. So the story is in a situation, somebody is already walking away emotionally, 8 of Cups. In the past, someone walked away emotionally and literally, or both of you, if this is a past situation. Okay. And it was because the Queen of Swords showed up in somebody's energy. And when I say that, I'm just saying that whether it's you or somebody else, somebody saw something. They saw the truth for what it was, finally. And they realized, like, okay, this MFA, you know what I'm saying? Like they think I'm stuck on stupid, right? And you know, just decided like, okay, I'm gone. I don't have time for that because this person is keeping me in third party energy. They think I don't know what they did, but I do, and I ain't got time for that. They don't ever want to work with me. So I'm cutting it out. I cut out being a third party. I cut it out. Somebody cut it out and said no more. Right. And because of that, because somebody stayed in 8 of Swords too long about the connection, they stayed in their head too long. The 8 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles being in reverse, they were not balanced. The connection was imbalanced. They were not giving equally to you. All right. Depending on who you are that's actually watching. They're wondering with this 7 of Pentacles, is there a chance? Could this grow again? Could this be something again? Okay. Somebody's in that energy. That king, the King of Wands who wants the queen right here that's showing up, they're like, I wonder, is it salvageable? Can it grow? Can it be rekindled? All right. So what is change and justice here? What's justice? What's justice or who is this is insane. Okay, so we got the king. Hold up. Double kings of swords. So, ooh. Because see, look, there's the king of swords. And then justice was clarified by the king of swords. A lot of air. So definitely somebody dealing with an air sign, probably. Okay. Um, so yeah. See, that king of swords is analytical. Now, hopefully, if he's in this high vibration, then, he's analytical, he's strategic, he makes decisions. He's balanced if he's in the upright. So he he does follow intuition, but he strategizes with the sword, communication, analyzing the thoughts like, okay, what's justice? And you could be holding the King of Swords energy here, or the both of you. But justice being in the middle of change is like somebody is saying it's time. It's time for change. Like things can't be the way they've always been. It could be both of you. It can be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that King of Swords clarifying justice is like saying, oh, shucks now. Hold the telephone, y'all. What I say, what I know. What I say, what I say. Okay, see, somebody has been in, oh boy. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Ooh-wee. So let me give you the story. So somebody offered their cup of love to the wrong person, or didn't accept a cup of love from the right person. Take it how it resonates. They offered their cup to the wrong person because what happened? They ran right to the Five of Swords, fights, arguments, competition. Okay. And leading them to another five. Look at all these fives. Now they're in sadness, they're in regret, grief, loss, pain, setbacks, because it was the wrong direction for them. They didn't think that though, but they took an Ace of Cups, and I say that because it's in the upright. So if it were the other way, I would say definitely they just did not accept one, but they took an Ace of Cups or gave an Ace of Cups to a wrong person, or the person that didn't have their best intentions at heart. It led to fights, led to sadness and regret. Now they're trying to find strength, but Ace of Swords is in reverse. Some of them are afraid to face the truth. To face the truth about the whole thing, okay, that they're going through, or maybe even within themselves. Because, okay, then we have the Four of Swords here. Okay. They're healing and trying to find it, maybe, or the strength to get this in the upright. Truth and clarity, to speak their truth, right? They're healing or wanting to heal. Yeah. And they see you, if you're the privileged lady in this reading, they see you as the Nine of Pentacles, which is that single woman. I'm independent. I'm every woman. I'll take care of myself. I'm productive. I'm hot. You know, I'm all that. Now we got Earth. Earth has showed up. Okay. Earth showed up a long time ago, though. I think Earth just showed up. And they want to communicate to you a possible, is it possible? Page of Wands. Can we do this? Here's, oh my God. The World, another major arcana. Can we start again? An old cycle has ended. Can we start again? But they're coming in the Knight of Wands because, have mercy on our souls. I'm sorry, I see some stuff right here. Okay, let me just keep moving. All right, privileged lady, Hierophant. What is this? Privileged lady, Hierophant. There she is. There you go, baby. I was waiting for you. Queen of Pentacles. Earth. So again, just like earlier, I said how I feel like it's the same person. The King of Wands and the King of Swords is the same. They're one and the same. These are just energies that they're shifting into. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Earth is the same. Okay, so I think, let me just wait, hold on, let me see. The World. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah, they are. If you're the feminine energy viewing, then you're the privileged lady. Okay, in this reading, you're the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands that's represented. If you're the masculine, then you're, of course, the King of Wands and the King of Swords in this reading. Okay, whether you're a guy or a girl, that's why I'm saying it that way. So, yeah. So like I said, this King of Wands, he's feeling left out in the cold due to some stuff that just happened, like I just said, okay? And he's pointing at you. He wants you to be his lover because he feels like you're going to be the wish fulfillment. So he's trying to process through change. It's a challenge because of the community and some stuff. But, part of him, the masculine, feels like it's justice, or he's hoping for justice. He's hoping that he'll be able to clear through all this and make change. He's hoping that the privileged lady, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, will be willing to accept an offer of commitment. And then in some of their cases, they're trying to leave commitments that it was a privileged lady in low vibration. And what I mean by that is, you know, it was somebody with the money and the sex and kind of use it as a control mechanism, but there's no love. Okay, so there's two, it's twofold because 1 + 2 is 3. So this could have represented the third party energy, almost like a guise, if that makes sense. So we let that go. I'm leave that alone because stealth mode. Um, I'm leave that alone. So let's move on. Community in reverse and the Knight of Swords. What is that about? Ooh, y'all, it's about the Two of Cups in reverse. It's the Two of Cups in reverse. It says a divorce, a separation, end of a love affair. So, I mean, that makes sense because the community is in the reverse. So, there's, yeah, the Knight of Swords, whoever they are, the masculine, they are in the process of a divorce or a separation of a Two of Cups, a cup. See, but that makes sense because a minute ago we saw the cup, the wrong cup that they took or gave. And so now as we're progressing through the reading, it's a reverse. Okay. It's Sarah. I can't see. Hello. Okay, what Sarah Stevens. I have to look over. I'm sorry because I told you guys I can't see because how the thing is. Let me see if I can see you. Sarah Stevens, hello. If you're still here, don't know if you are, but it's not individual reading, but um, if you want to ask something that's pertaining to what's, the reading as it is, maybe I could clarify something for you there. Um, if you feel like something resonating with you, you can go ahead and put that in there if you're still here, because you may be gone by now because I just leaned my head over because I can't see the screen. So I'm sorry if you're gone. I didn't ignore you. But when I do them this way, it's very challenging for me to see. Okay, I'm so sorry. But if you come back, I don't know if you hear me, if you go ahead and type your question in there, and then I'll take a look if it's there, and I'll try to see if I can answer it for you in a general sense based on the reading. Okay, because I do want to stay with the energy of the reading. Other times I do go on and I'll do something like, free for all, just ask your questions kind of reading. But this one is specific for the collective. So if it's pertaining to this, I can help you. Okay. All right. So let's keep moving. So this occupation and dominion, the Two of Wands. What's that about? Occupation and Two of Wands. It fell over here on the Lovers, the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups. Oh, snaps. Dang. Okay, so we got Earth again, 10 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Good gracious. It's in reverse now, y'all. So, but that makes sense because remember how I was saying when I first started that maybe somebody feel like they don't got enough money or their money somehow or occupation, what they do for a living is somehow affecting them being able to make this choice. And when the 10 of Pentacles come out in reverse, that's utter ruin. That's I lost everything. I lost money, I lost house, I lost car. And look, here's the King. See, it's the pair again. So like I said, these are the same people. We have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. So the King lost, the masculine lost his fortune. Like maybe maybe he came in a windfall. I mean, everybody was getting that stimulus, right? Stimulus. Those who qualify for unemployment, maybe they got the windfall of unemployment. You know what I'm saying? So it's gone. They didn't mess that up. It's not funny. I'm sorry, but they may feel that they have because maybe they invested wrong. Okay. And now they're sitting in a situation. Okay. Never stuck. It's all a mindset. It really is. Um, but that's how they feel. Okay. They lost it because of this Two of Wands. Like they chose wrong and they failed to choose and they went in a direction and they lost it. They lost it all. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. So let's move on and let's get some romance angels now. We're gonna do lovers oracle, romance angels, and then we're gonna do the shadow oracle. Okay, or maybe shall I do the shadow first? Let's do shadow first, and then I'll do romance and then the lovers. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a shadow oracle for each row here just to see what happens. Okay, all right. Just to see, okay? And this deck, it can bring out anything. It can bring out a shadow. It can bring out shadow and light kind of thing. So it just depends. It's a mix in here. Um, Hidden messages, hidden truths. So let's just see. All right. So poverty, lovers, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups. Is there a message for this row here from the shadow oracles? From in the shadows. Is there a message in the shadows? Yep, this already happened. I couldn't tell you face to face. Hmm. So some of these messages may be coming from your side or their side, and we'll see or ask and make to get that clarity for you. Give me a minute, guys. I couldn't tell you face to face. I couldn't tell you face to face. And at the bottom, you can't come with me. So right off the bat, for those of you that this is resonating with for somebody in the past, them being in that poverty, that Five of Pentacles energy leading with the poverty card, because that's the energy that they're in now. But I can sense that what they're saying is that they couldn't tell you the truth. They couldn't tell you the truth face to face. That they were choosing someone, or that they were always with somebody else, or that they had some unfinished business that you just never, you knew but didn't know, if that makes sense, that they were not being honest with you about. They couldn't tell you. And they couldn't also tell you, what I'm picking up since it's landing on this row, that, wow, aw. Okay, so they also couldn't tell you that they actually love you. Now, see, that's a whole nother message I wasn't expecting. But because of where it landed, they couldn't tell you that, they actually loved you. They actually wanted to choose you. They actually saw you as wish fulfillment, and they couldn't tell you. They couldn't tell you because at the bottom of the deck it says you can't come with me. So it was something that they felt tied to, and they didn't know why. And because they hadn't been honest with some of you, because they had never been honest about it, then they really felt like they couldn't tell you. They couldn't tell you, even though they could. Now, because y'all know where I'm going. I'm like, to hell with that. There's excuses, but we're honoring the card, and that's how they feel. Okay. So let's move on to the next role. Let's see if you're going to show up here, or maybe you'll just show up with the privileged lady role. But let's just see what comes out. Okay. So for change, justice, and the King of Swords, any messages for this change role? Aww. I wish you would come back. So some of them are, saying that they wish you would come back, that they wish, they may have pushed you away. They may have ghosted you. They may have said, I don't want to be with you. I don't want you to bother me or whatever. And they wish that you would come back. See, look it. I pretend that you don't mean that much. So they acted like you didn't mean that much. They pretend, and they may feel like they have to. Their current situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't making excuses. But anyway, so what's privileged lady, Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles? Privileged lady, I fear that you will reject me. It jumped over their own lovers. And the King of Wands. Oh, man. Okay. So I'm getting two messages with this. I'm getting both energies. I'm getting the feminine and the masculine. So, because at the bottom it says here, I never want to feel that way again. So if you were the feminine that maybe got left or hurt in some way, you're saying, I never want to feel that way again. And I fear they would reject me because they keep always going to other people. Like, they keep leaving, they keep lying, they keep cheating. It's never enough. They're always looking at other stuff. And so what's the point? I don't have time for that. I know my worth now. I don't have time for that because I don't want to feel like that again. I don't want to be with somebody that always makes me feel that way in the end. Okay. And they're saying they fear it because their reason is different. They fear it because of what they've done. Like, I fear that you reject me because it jumped on the king and the lovers. So it's like both of you are in that kind of energy. They may be feeling like they don't want to feel that way again, but I'm sensing this is more from the feminine side, the one that got like really, whoever this privileged lady is in the reading, right? Yeah. And then their higher self is saying, for some of you, thank you for leaving me. So maybe you had to make a call to cut them out, like, no more. And then maybe some of you are saying, thank you for leaving me to them. Like, thank you, because I never want to feel that way again. I never want to feel like I'm somebody's backup plan. I never want to feel like I'm somebody's option. I never want to feel like I'm somebody's rebound. I never want to feel like I'm with somebody that has not faced their truth, that they're in love, but because of appearances, don't treat me right. Right? Yeah, that's kind of deep. All right, let's go to the next one. Community in reverse. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse. What is that about? Community in reverse. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Aww. Okay, so you guys are saying, I know you're watching me. You know that you're being watched. They're saying, I understand you better now. They're admitting they took the easy way out. Wow. All right. Occupation, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What is that about? Occupation, Two of Wands. See, that came out. Wow. I saw that earlier. You can't come with me. Occupation being the feminine energy, you may be saying you can't come with me. Hold on, you guys. They may be feeling like because of occupation, because of Ten of Pentacles being in the reverse, it can't be. That may be how they really feel. Or that they can't. Because it's occupation, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Again, it may be a rejection card. Somebody feel like that's what's going to be said. They because of that other card we got, I fear rejection. They may feel like somebody's going to say that. Like they're going to say, you can't come with me because you broke or something. Because the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, right? Now, remember, these are messages that don't mean that these are absolute truths, but this is about what they feel or like what's in the emotions and the subconscious and, you know, beneath the mask, beneath the surface, okay? Again, at the bottom, we got you didn't imagine it. I do wish you well. I pretend that I don't care. So whatever you thought you felt you had in the connection, you know, it wasn't imagined. As toxic as it might have been, it wasn't imagined. It was real. Equally so, you didn't imagine what had happened. So whatever truths were revealed and came out, it was also real. Okay. They do wish you well, or you're saying, I wish you well. Okay. You're saying, I do wish you well. And there's again saying, I pretend like I don't care. Okay. Because they may not even be communicating nothing. And when you guys were together, that may have been how they acted. And it could have been for these reasons that's been coming out in the reading right here. Okay. All right. Is there anything else before I put the shadows and the shadows away? Is there any final message? Let's get two. One for the feminine, one for the masculine. One for the King of Wands, the ones representing poverty, and then the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the privileged lady. So let's start with the masculine energy here. The poverty, the king. Is there a message regarding the masculine? Specifically the masculine. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm happy that it's over. We are more alike than I admit. Who is this about, I wonder? I'm happy that it's over. We are more alike than I admit. I'm happy that it's over. This may be to do with something that they're dealing with now, but before I assume that, give me a second. Let me get that information here. Just so you guys will have clarity of what does that mean. Happy that it's over. We're more alike. Maybe it's about like the games, the lies, the cheating, because maybe when it was a connection, it was too much to freaking manage. They had to, when you lying and living in deceit, and trying to, let's just see, what is that about? I'm happy that it's over and we're more alike than I think from the masculine energy. What is that about, or who? Five of Wands. Okay, so that's the fighting, the competition. Okay, Five of Wands. What's at the bottom here? Knight of Cups, the seducer. Who is it referencing? Okay. Like I said, the Queen of Wands. So, like I was saying, I kind of had that feeling. I'm glad I clarified it. This is fire energy. They don't want to fight. They're happy that that's over. Because there's a bittersweet. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, that came out when I was asking about, I'm happy that it's over and we are, and I think, and I just wanted some more clarity, like what is that and who is it about? What and who? Is it another Queen of Wands? Is that the same? Is it like getting that clarity for you guys on that? Let's see. I'm gonna go into the feminine energy here in a second, but give me one moment so I can get y'all as much clarity as possible before we wrap this up, because it's not making sense if they wish you to come back. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I'm again, I pretend that you don't mean that much to me. That's weird. Is that the bottom? Okay. So can we get more on this masculine here? Shadows. He's happy it's over, and he said we're more alike. And then we got Five of Wands and Queen of Wands again. So what is this really referencing, please? Who and what is this referencing for the masculine energy? See, look, I'm sorry. See, that's what I'm saying is, and it fell on, I couldn't tell you face to face. See? They didn't want to tell you the truth. They didn't want to, because maybe like it was all a lie. And a lie in a sense that the whole thing, like, and that's probably what they're afraid of too. Like, they were probably lying to you the entire relationship, basically, however long that was. And they couldn't tell you face to face. But they're sorry, but they're happy that it's over. So, and in alignment with the reading, it's something that they are ending if it hasn't already ended. Okay? They're happy that it's over, and it was about conflict with another Queen of Wands. And I have to say that, because why would they wish you would come back as a theme? So something that they are wrapping up or have already, they're glad that okay, here it is. I'm sorry. So what you were not aware of was that it was a major fight and conflict about this even long before you guys probably broke up. It was a lot. And at the very end, even though the person probably walked in, well, obviously they walked into chaos. They're happy that at least that part is over in terms of, dealing with either the community people, whoever this other person is. They're like, okay, I'm just glad that's done. I'm glad. And then with it being paired with another Queen of Wands, they're glad that the fighting with this other Queen of Wands is over, or it's going to be. And here's why, too. Sometimes I hear your voice. They hear you. And they are actually sorry. I ain't saying that you should accept a sorry, or, you know what I'm saying? Or, but their energy, somewhere in their thoughts, somewhere in their subconscious or their heart somewhere, they are actually sorry. They may not be acting out that way because they have a lot of fears here. Whoever the person is, the masculine, they got a lot of shiznit going on. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so let's represent the feminine. What would the feminine represented here as the privileged lady, the high vibrational feminine, the Queen of Pentacles, the one that the king wants to marry or commit with? What would the privileged lady want to say or reveal through the shadows here? What would she want to say or reveal? The feminine, the high vibrational feminine. I have to specify because we have more than one feminine on the deck. Hold on. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so the high vibe feminine here says sometimes I hear your voice too. Aww. At the bottom of the deck, like, this is what she wants you to know. I don't need your approval anymore. And this is not a negative. She's just fell in love with herself. She finally fell in love with herself, realizing that she don't need to seek approval no more outside of herself. Either somebody loves her and accepts her for who she is and values that and treats her properly, or she can move on. She doesn't need the approval. And she's also asking, what do you want? Because she's probably feeling that energy. So she's like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? And it's probably because she feels like, look, people made their choices. This is the high vibe feminine energy. She's like, look, okay, people make their decisions and they have a right to their choices and they can live with their choices. What do you want from me? What do you want? She's saying, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say? What am I supposed to say? People make choices. There's love here, clearly, but what? And look, I just said it. I love myself enough to let it go. She fell in love with herself. I love myself enough. I will not live in conflict. I will not live in dysfunction and toxicity. I will not live with someone that is constantly controlled by other people. That's too busy worrying about what they aunt say, they cousins say, they homies say, they daddy say, they mama say, they ex-girlfriend, they ex-girlfriend, friend with benefits. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody's got time for that. I finally love myself enough to let it go. Yes, she did. That's what the feminist said. Let me give more to be fair, since we got a few on the couple on that masculine. Sometimes I hear your voice. Anything else for the high vibrational? And then represent here the privileged lady, the high vibrational divine feminine, high vibrational. Oh, I'm shocked to see this one though. Yeah, I'm actually shocked. I ain't gonna lie. But maybe it'll resonate for some of you. It says here, I hope I will see you again sometime. Aww. So, I mean, this, whoever she is, and she's just got a really huge heart. Yeah. Aww. She says, I hope I'll see you again. Let's see what's at the bottom. Oh, this is good. Now, I can see her saying that. She says, I'm different now. Masculine probably knows energetically that. And she says, your body language says so much. So probably the last time you guys are in connection, whoever this vibrational feminine is, she's super sensitive. So you could try to hide and disguise a lot, but she's reading the body. She's reading it all day. She's reading the facial expressions. She's reading the direction that you have the body turned. She's reading the voice inflections. She's reading it all. Wow. She's also saying, she's like, I know we have a soul connection. She's aware of it. She wondered, is he though? That's the problem. Or was anyway. All right, one more for the, we'll go on to the romance angels. Anything else from the shadows? For the divine high vibe, feminine represented in the reading. Anything else for the divine high vibe, feminine energy represented? Okay, and that's sweet. Oh, look. Okay, see, I said whoever she is, she must got a huge heart. Because look at the two. She says, I do wish you well. I forgive you. He said sorry. She said, I forgive you. And she wants you to know that you didn't break me. It's impossible. I'm a goddess. You didn't break me. I'm all right. And I want to tell you so much. And a part of it is she feels like because you hid or he hid, I don't really know you. And I don't trust you. But at least, it's like she wished you well, forgive you. I forgive you. You didn't break me. Amen to that. She's like, don't get shit twisted, motherfuckers. Like, she's like, look, sister was hurt, but that's about all she wrote. Because I got bounced back, baby. I got bounced back. So, but I think it's beautiful, though, that he said sorry. The masculine, the feminine said, I forgive you. So it's, to me, that's beautiful. There you go. Okay, let's keep this pushing. What time I got here? Okay. Woo, almost there. Wrapping her up. So let's get some romance angels. The collective represented in this reading. Let's get some messages from romance angels. What's the guidance? The message. Covering my rings now. Yeah, see, look, I don't know if you guys can be able to see it. Do you see this color? This is my right hand. So it keeps flicking to this color. This color means like a more anxious energy, masculine side, because I'm channeling now. But look at this one. I don't know if you guys can see the blue. Feminine side. The blue is like calm and relaxed. Interesting, isn't it? And when I don't channel, like when I'm just going about, they're the same color. That's how I know this is to do it, what I'm doing. They're usually the same color one way or the other when I'm not doing this. Okay. All right. What are the messages? At the bottom of the day, we got love yourself first. Can't scream that more. Any messages? Any messages, romance angels? What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to know? Wow. No way. Should I take that? I mean, it kind of jumped. I mean, put it back. That was kind of rare. True love. Forgiving and learning was in reverse. So maybe there's a resistance to that with somebody. I'll show you guys in a minute. Or if somebody think you're not going to forgive them, hold on. Or vice versa, right? Shit. Y'all see these bad boys? Oh, bless us. Okay. Yes. sorry. Because I was like, if it jumps in the fire, like, what the hell? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow. So this is interesting. Let me tell y'all what's out. Okay. So we got true love. Forgiving and learning was in reverse. So that's telling me somebody feels like they're not going to be forgiven. But it is true love. Engagement in reverse. So somebody was engaged or a higher level commitment, marriage, and it's being let go of, maybe, because we got, hold on. This is what y'all need to see. Gotta love yourself first. I'm trying to get them all out. Love yourself first, which I already knew that. So the guidance is certainly love yourself first. Releasing your ex in reverse. And then this could be the one. I'm trying to see how to take that. I'm going to ask what that is. If it's them or if it's you or if it's, because it's like, basically to me, release your ex upright is saying release your ex. If it's in reverse, it's saying reconcile. Right? So I need to know what that means. But it is true love. I mean, but most of you kind of already knew that even if they didn't. So I'm going to see what that's about. Forgiving and learning, we already said somebody feels like they're not going to be forgiven. So let me see. This could be the one is here. And then at the bottom is healing family issues. See, this keeps coming up. So someone's still need to deal with their issues concerning their parents, because parental issues in our subconscious and inner child affects how we do relationships, whether we know it or not. Something that was modeled, something how we were treated. It influences on how we view romantic relationships and partners. Okay. So I want to get some guidance on this whole, the release your ex in reverse stuff. What's that about? What's release your ex in reverse, y'all? Because I don't want to misguide my people here. What's release your ex in reverse? Oh, see, I can't make it up. The Empress, Major Arcana. Card number 3. So it's about healing the connection, probably with the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of the high vibrational divine feminine energy represented with this king. I have to say it that way. Yep, and so here's the Queen of Pentacles again. See? It's about healing that connection. But, let me give more guidance because, we all have free will, y'all. So you ain't going to ever hear me tell you that you just got to be with somebody. Or they just got to be with you. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe in that. I just think people need to get healthy. Get healthy, get healed, get whole, and make higher vibrational choices for our lives, that's in alignment with our soul. Not what we're used to and familiar and what everybody tells us we should be doing. You know what I mean? That status bullshit. That keeping up with the Joneses shit. You know what I mean? It gets played out after a while. Tell you what I know. It gets played out after a while. Hold on, you guys. My battery is running dead. Sorry. At the end of the day, people go home and they live their prospective lives. Why they told you what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell? Okay. So now we know what that's about. It's either being guided to do it or that's what somebody wants. Okay, I'll put it that way. Either there's a guidance of considering reconciliation or that's on someone's mind. okay, that they want you, they want to hold on to you, or vice versa, okay? Um, so let me get Lover's Oracle, and then what I will do just to kind of bring it on in and home, I'll probably get an Oracle E, or what's the other one? Divine Energy Healer, because that typically gives some real clear cut like guidance. All right, so let's see. Interesting reading, I will say that. So if this is an old love, this is definitely interesting. It's got to be, because look at the cards. Like, it's got to be. It's got to be somebody. Somebody. I don't know which somebody's, but it's got to be somebody, right? That you've had some kind of connection with. It can even be a fling person. I mean, you know your stories are. Somebody may be wishing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hold on. You probably saying, look, you're glad that it was over too, because you was tired of it, Thinking about that one card is like, hell, as you look at as the divine feminine, if you represent the feminine energy, the high vibe feminine energy, you're probably like, yeah, because there was nothing but hell and chaos for me. So, they were not fully vested. And that's why it was the way it was, because they were not. That's why. And they had all those secrets, let me let that go. I ain't gonna share that because that's something that I know about. I'm just gonna let that go. In my dream state, I'm talking about my dream state and my astral travel. And this was like months ago, this is months ago in my personal situation. I've seen some stuff, months, I mean, many months. I saw something in my dream state, astral travel, and it was actually true. Literally, I even saw individuals. Like, I know who they are. That's funny. I know. It's a trip. They don't think I do. I do. All right, so let's get the Lover's Oracle. Okay. Folks done had churn and everything. All kind of stories going on around here. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, let's do this. All right, Lover's Oracle. Give us one from the higher self. Let's go high vibe. The higher self of the masculine energy represented. What's the messages from the... Okay. Alrighty then. We've got the masculine high vibe self coming out here. So their higher self. Let's see what they got to say. Oh, look how cute. Oh, we give her a kiss. Let's see. I'm just playing, y'all. Gotta lighten this up a little bit. It's so much heavy energy in the reading. You gotta laugh, okay? He says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Aww. So maybe the higher self of the masculine is trying to communicate to the lower version of himself, right? And possibly to the feminine, that balance is needed. Like, maybe there was too much codependency, and maybe this is why the lower version of the masculine keeps running after connections all the time, because they're codependent on other people's energy, and it's causing them to choose poorly. And so they're saying that closest should be yes, but a healthy connection is you give each other space and you're not afraid to be with yourself, and but you don't always have the attention of a feminine. So it's a call to wholeness here. Okay. And that love is not demanding. So in other words, love is not going to, be like my way or the highway. Love allows and love gives. Okay. So that's the divine masculine speaking in volumes to his lower self and to the feminine. Okay. Let's see what the divine high vibe feminine wants to say here in this reading. Divine feminine, high vibe feminine energy. That can't be right. That just cannot. Or hey, yeah, it can. It was only 3. Yes, it can. This feminine's got stuff to say because she on top of hers. No, I'm just playing. She got stuff to say. She's like, oh, it's my turn? Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm just kidding, you guys. So the first card that came out, I'll show you guys the pictures. It's beautiful. Oh, look at her love. Okay, so it's her. This is her. She's in some sun energy right now. And then she thinks of him, though. Look at this blue. The truth that represents truth. They're star seeds. And then the tree. So the first one is freedom. Oh, see this one right here? This one was freedom, okay? It says, there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So the divine high vibe feminine is telling the lower feminine, like, you're free. It's clear. Okay? The path is clear if you want it to be. All right? That's what she's saying. The high vibe divine feminine is saying to the masculine as well, it's on you. Freedom is present. There's nothing really stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. That is what she's saying. Oh, yeah. Then for this card right here, she's saying here, wait. Interesting. The path is clear and wait. So let's see how this is going to go. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Oh, I get it. Never mind. I know what she's saying. So she's saying that the path is clear if you want it to be. But as you go on this path, take your time with it. So the message I'm getting from the divine feminine is that there's no need to, when connections come together, when you start courting properly, let me add, when you start courting, you don't have to hurry up and have sex. You don't have to hurry up and finalize what this is going to be. Taking the time, what I'm picking up from the feminine is taking the time to develop and cultivate a healthy friendship, a healthy bond, and allowing things to happen. She's almost in sync with the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the high vibe masculine, because the masculine is saying love simply allows and gives. So he's trying to say, like, don't be demanding. The feminine is trying to say, allow, slow and easy. We don't have to go to the chapel and get married next week. We don't have to move into a place together next week if that's not where we're at in a healthy way. If we haven't built up a healthy foundation, we don't have to have sex on the first date. Like, because sometimes the masculines in their low vibration, they be on some other something. You know what I'm saying? Divine feminines be like, nah, because this is not going to be a sex thing. This is not what this is. The wrong one, you got the wrong one. Yeah. And lastly, she is saying life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. This is the divine high feminine. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Hence, what's present in this reading on the side of the masculine here. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So I'm sensing a call to learn how to just stop being so resistant to changing and becoming something new and different. Because if we've done something the same way for so long, we shouldn't be mad that we're getting the same results. If we keep choosing the same kind of people, we keep getting into stuff for sex and money, we keep worrying about what people are thinking, we keep lying, cheating, and deceiving, we keep, you know what I'm saying, breaking people's hearts and not considering other people's feelings, and we wonder why we can't find love. We keep, if we keep doing that, we're creating karma. Because we're resisting growth. We're resisting healing. We're resisting transformation. And that's what the high vibe divine feminine energy is saying here. Like, we got to be willing to let go of old shit. Let's just make it layman's terms, ghetto lameified terms, okay? If we want things to be different, we want to learn to let go of old shit. And old shit meaning shit that's been lingering on in our lives for 15 years, for 10 years, for 7 years, for 5 years, and it's been nothing but a freaking chaotic headache. And yet, we hang on because we're pulled through our addictions and our ignorance. And people practicing black magic. Yes, I am aware. Stealth mode. Okay, let's move on. Okay, what we got. I said I wanted to do a straight into the point card. Or maybe I should do the art of letting go. That's probably a good thing to do, because at the end of the day, in these kinds of readings, I always want to direct you guys back to you. This is not about getting lost in the past or lost in someone else's energy or the other people that are involved, because at the end of the day, you only have control over you. You control your destiny and your happiness no matter what. So pertaining to the reading, I'm going to go ahead and get the language of letting go for the divine, high vibrational feminine, and the masculine. If ever the masculines come onto my videos, I almost doubt it, but if they do, right, I feel like it's more of the sleeper spies of low vibrational feminines. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. The collective. Could we get some benevolent, loving, kind, high vibrational, true, clear guidance for the divine feminine, the high vibrational feminine energy represented in the reading, as well as the divine masculine represented in the reading. Or masculine, I say divine, trying to differentiate, especially when multiple shows up in a reading. It's like, okay, which one is which? Who's who? So I have to be clear on how I'm guiding tarot and oracles here. Let me see what's going on with the rings. Okay. Oh, look. Okay, so now it changed. Interesting. Remember I showed you guys this before? Now look at it. Masculine's energy is shifting. Let's see. Maybe because energetically he sensed what the feminine was saying here in some of the messages. Hold on. All right. Can we get 2 cards, please? Just 2. We want just 2. Let's start with the divine, high vibe feminine. Message pertaining to the reading for the divine, high vibe. Ooh, that was a jump of high feminine here. 1 card. There we go. Can we get 1 for the masculine, divine masculine pertaining to this reading? Ooh. I already know what the feminines is. Oh man, that's funny. For the masculine. All right. Nice. Kind of digging his. I like the masculine ones. Okay. Kind of like his advice. Uh, for the feminine, you got setting deadlines pertaining to this reading. So it says here, today I will consider whether a deadline might be helpful in some area of my life. This reading. I claim divine wisdom and guidance in setting appropriate deadlines for resolving any issue that might be lingering in my life. Lingering. So, what I'm getting with this is you're being empowered to know that you have a right to not wait for somebody. If it's a lingering issue in your life, you have a right to set a deadline and say no more. Okay, so that's your guidance. You will set deadlines according to your heart, not somebody else's guidance. But you're being empowered to know that, listen, you do have a right, whether this is supposed to be a beautiful love or whatever. You are a free will, human divine soul that has a right to not hold on or wait for somebody, basically, in a nutshell. And that you will be equally blessed, that you'll still find true love, that you'll still find happiness and success. It's still here for you. It just may not be in the version of that person, okay? The masculine is setting my own course. Now, that's his guidance. So I know why he's getting this kind of energy, because he needs to learn how to stand on his own. He needs to learn how to let go of codependency and people and being addicted to stuff and people using his addictions to control him. So it says here, today I will realize that I'm powerless over other people. So the masculine needs to let go of worrying about what other people think and do. I am powerless over other people's expectations of me. Letting that go. I'll think about what I want. I was preaching this whole time. What I want, and consider that how I respond to others, and consider that how I respond to others' needs will affect the course of my life. Major lesson. So the masculine is being called to start paying attention to how he treats people, how he's responding to people, because it changes the course and affects his life. I will own my own power, and I will choose the course that is right for me. That is the guidance for the divine. Masculine cow stepping in and saying it is time to stop the bullshit. Period. The end. All right. I'm just saying. Well, there you have it, you guys. That is how the cookie crumbles. The divine feminine got her guidance here. High vibe feminine got her guidance. The masculine got his. Feminine, what should be your goal and focus? What energy are you holding right now? Leaving this reading, what should be your goal and focus? What energy are you currently holding as it pertains to this reading? What energy are you holding? What should be your focus? Let's see. Divine feminine, high vibe feminine here. What should she leave with now that she knows she has the right to make a decision and to move on and not wait? Pertaining to this reading, what energy is the divine feminine holding? And that's assisting her processing this. What's her energy for the divine feminine? The high vibe feminine here. The high vibe feminine represented in the reading. The high vibe feminine represented in the reading. What's her energy? The energy supporting her. Got a lot of hoppers. Jesus. Okay, y'all. This came up again. See, I can't. Oh my God, these cards were shuffled good. She came up again. She was in that one last love reading. So you guys are still, the divine high vibe feminine is still holding Merope, the diamond star. Destiny, your destiny, baby. She kind of looks like me with white powder on her face. and some white contact lenses and white hair. Think about it. Look at her features. Um, anyways, so the diamond star destiny, I focus on service and I follow my higher purpose. That is still your guidance. And that is still the energy that you're holding as the high vibe divine femme. Okay. You are the diamond, baby, not Cuban zirconian. Thank you. Look at that. See, ooh, okay. See, y'all's doing some. Look at the feminine here, what y'all rolling with. Look at what the high vibe feminine rolling with. All right, okay. You got Electra, baby, the Amber Star. You're letting go. I surrender. You surrendered. I surrender. And I allow myself to grieve. You've grieved the loss. You've grieved the pain. You've grieved the disappointment because you know the truth. And you've grieved what it has cost and what it has come to. You've already let it go. You're the shining star, Electra. Glow. Okay. You're glowing. I no longer am going to dim my light for nobody. And I'm not going to let nobody else dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. Taigata, the triple star grid. You are in alignment, baby. I connect and I align with my higher consciousness. You are awakened. High vibe divine femme. You are awakened. Yeah. So go on with yourself, y'all. Be, hold that. Hold that energy, baby. It's you, high vibe fam. You're empowered. They're empowering you. Like, shine on, baby. Shine on. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. That's your focus. That's the guidance. Shine on. Okay. Live on, shine on, and don't worry about what people think. And nobody ain't got no rights to be trying to so-called judge you and so-called do research and so-called try to get. Don't even worry about all that. People don't have lives. Like, that's their business and their karma. Okay? Can't nobody stop you. That's the energy I'm feeling. I'm feeling a very Kali Ma energy rolling up in here. Okay? Nobody can stop you. And anybody who keeps trying, it's going to be hell to pay. They're going to wish they didn't do no black magic. They're going to wish it. I'm telling y'all what I know. And I feel this, Kali Ma, you got to do your research on her so you can know why this is coming up or why I can sense like this warring coming up. Kali Ma did not play. Google her, okay? She did not play. She was a divine goddess, a divine feminine, but she didn't play though. She did not. Energetically, in the real life too, like legend has it, she killed motherfuckers. Okay? Just saying. So in the energetic sense, people who keep coming after the divine high vibe fam, it's not going to be pretty. It's just not. It's already been advised. Cease and desist. In the energetic realm, cease and desist. Because the law of the universe dictates that if you do not, it's only going to get worse for you. Yep. Bam. And that is the way the cookie crumbles. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, you guys. Sending y'all power. Power to change. Power to heal. Power to release. Power to surrender, let go, and allow. And align with your higher self. Align with your light team. Power, let go of attachments. Power, let go of double energy. Power to let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go. Power to stay in your own energy. Power to keep moving forward. power to be in gratitude, power to forgive, power to learn, power to go with the ebb and flow and cycles of life. Power. Receive that. As it pertains to this reading, all that are involved, receive that. All right. It's been my pleasure and my delight, and I must keep it moving. I am done with recordings and videos for the day. I hope that you all have enjoyed. Those of you who did see the other video, if you have special needs or autistic children, people that you take care of, I highly recommend you look at that one. That was a Reiki reading, and it was a Reiki and light language energetic session on that. Very beautiful, very peaceful, calming. There was a very healing, calming effect that came in that particular upload. So I recommend you do that. Till next time, I send you guys love and light. Everything is energy. Balance. Balance is our goal. Always the goal. Love ourselves, live for ourselves, honor ourselves, have high regard for ourselves. Why? Y'all know what I say here at Bloom? Because at the end of the day, we are with ourselves, and yet we are one. I bow to the divine in you. I bow to the divine in me. I talk to you guys next time. Namaste. I'm done.